My name is Ozzy Marcel, the most luscious locks on YouTube, and in today's video, it's not a fragrance video, but I'm going to let you know what I'm wearing today anyway, and that is a personal favourite of mine, Versace blue jeans. And I'll just say quickly that as far as like warm weather scents go, this is 100% the way to go. It's just, it's bright and it's uplifting, and despite how synthetic it is, it just makes me smile when I wear it. So that's my fragrance of the day. And as you can see, unlike most bottles of my fragrances, this one actually gets some use. Most of my fragrances at that 95% range, but this one, you know, I'm going through it, and I can't wait to buy another bottle and start again because it'll actually get used. Anyway, this video today is more about my personal life than it is about fragrances or anything like that. If you've been on my channel and have been subscribed to me for a while, you know I talk about my personal life sometimes. I'm not a vlogger per se, but I do, you know, vlog style videos. And yeah, so that's the point of this video, and I just wanted to talk about some changes in my personal life and my thoughts and feelings on that. So on Saturday here in Australia, so if you're an American, that would have been your Friday, I'm pretty sure. So this was Saturday morning. You know, it would have been, I don't know, 11 a.m., something like that. So I was talking to my partner, and we've been together for an awful long time. You know, we've had many beautiful years together, and that's about all I'm going to say on that. But yeah, we broke up, and yeah, I'm not angry about it. I'm not upset about it, because I have such a huge amount of positivity behind me. And if I were, you know, 20 years old, if I were a lot younger than I am now, well, not a lot younger than I am now, but if I still had that mindset of like how I used to you know, a lot of teenage boys and handle breakups and things like that really poorly, and you know, I've handled breakups poorly as well. Even if I've been wronged in some way, it's never really a justification for how you behave regarding a breakup. You know, I think being classy about it is the way to go, at least from where I'm standing now and my current perspective. That's just how I'm approaching it, and yeah, so that marks the end of a huge chapter in my life, and I've thought about it, instead of it being the end of a chapter, it's been the end of an entire book, an entire beautiful, well-written book. And yeah, this is probably the most significant development in my life for a long, long time. And like I said, I'm not upset, I'm not angry. At most, I'm a little disappointed for certain things, but I'm happy. I really am. I feel free. When you're dating somebody that's from another country and they move from that country to be with you, it's always going to be a little difficult and a little challenging. Like, not that a normal relationship isn't difficult or challenging, but I just feel like if you're dating somebody, if you're with somebody, I think here in Australia we use the term dating and being with somebody a little differently than elsewhere in the world. So if there's a little misunderstanding, you know, it's not intentional. But yeah, when you're with somebody from, you know, another part of the world, and my partner was from America, it's a little different because, well, in one sense you do get a clean break, and if you're with somebody that's from, you know, your local area, you may not get that clean break. You know, you might see one another around, and it may prolong the pain or whatever it is you're feeling. But in this case, it's not like that. However, the manner in which it happened, that's probably the only real negativity about the whole situation. But it's okay. I'm looking forward to the future. I'm looking forward to what's ahead, because, you know, life is long and I'm still pretty young, and yeah, I've developed a good, healthy community here on YouTube, and I've gotten more subscribers than I ever thought was humanly possible for me to achieve, like, which is a huge deal for me. I'm like super thankful for that. I remember like my first few subscribers, you know, my first couple, I was like, I can't believe somebody's actually watching this. And then like when I did the Black XS video, I think that was like my second video maybe, that blew up, and that's got, you know, tens of thousands of views now. And I can't believe I made that. I don't know, the algorithm must have been smiling down on me that day. And it still is, because it still gets a lot of views. But, you know, if that's the most success that ever comes from this channel, I'll be, you know, I'll be happy that I had one video that really resonated with people. And yeah, I've got so much on the cards. The future is looking bright. The future is beautiful. And, you know, I've led a pretty healthy, beautiful life up until this point. And I think that's what's important. I think if you can carry yourself forwards in the classiest manner possible, that's what it's all about. I don't believe, at least now I don't believe in being super negative when it comes to a breakup or anything like that. I don't think you achieve anything from that. And if you can't make something work with somebody, you can't demean yourself and belittle yourself and grovel and beg for it to happen. You absolutely can't do that. Men especially can't do that. Not that there's anything wrong with, you know, missing somebody or feeling strong emotions about it, but I really think that you shouldn't be sacrificing and cutting into your own self-respect in order to make something work. And in this particular case, I would have to do that if I was going to make something work, and I just can't do that because that's not in my nature. I don't believe anyone, man, woman, they, them, whatever, should be belittling themselves and demeaning themselves if it means sticking around. That's just not what I'm about, and nobody should be like that. As much as you know, you may love somebody, as much as you may miss somebody, you know, all those profound feelings, those incredibly human feelings, as much as that happens, you've got to respect yourself. At the end of the day, that's what you've got. You've got your self-respect, and if you don't have that, what else do you have? You know, you've got a YouTube channel, you've got subscribers, you've got friends, you've got family, but what's the point of it all if you've got no respect for yourself? And I believe truly in respecting yourself, and so that's why I'm pushing ahead. The only way to go through something is to keep going forwards and get through it. And you know, I'm happy. Am I 100% healed? Obviously not, because it's bloody early days. It's barely been half a week, you know what I mean? Not even half a week. But I wanted to make this video because it's important that you guys out there, you're putting yourselves first. And not in a selfish sense, not in a selfish or arrogant sense, but I believe that, you know, you've got to be prioritizing your own happiness. And if your happiness comes at the expense of your self-respect, it's not worth it. And that's my advice to you. Anyways, I hope that wasn't too deep for any of you guys. And for anyone that did get to this point, thank you for watching this. And, you know, thank you for listening to my thoughts and feelings. I hope everyone here is having a beautiful day. And until the next video, my name is Ozzy Marcel, the most luscious locks on YouTube. And I'll catch you guys around.